Hi there. I am going to do a build video for the dilemma build I run currently. As you can see, using the technician for a skill tier. I'll get back to that in a minute. File really for range. As you look at the drop off, it's identical to the RPK LMG. So AR for secondary FAMAS for close encounters. As you can see, the drop off's a little less on the FAMAS. Using in-sync, just because it's OP right now, it needs a reduction for PvP. Hopefully that will happen soon. 4-piece dilemma, obviously. Stacking crit damage. Now the memento bag. This is kind of my go-to piece for builds just now. Simply because you get 50% damage and full, well, up to 170 armor. I think, as you can see, I've only got 160. But you also got a skill tier. So those two skill tiers essentially bring my shield up to full, full health, which is handy, especially the bulwark. It allows me to rattle off the Liberty when I need to. So really just a straightforward dilemma build, nothing too special. It's the memento that kind of makes this variant of dilemma. As you can see, I've got 3, 4, 1, 3 damage cores, whereas, if I wasn't using this bag, I'd probably only have 2 damage cores. I feel in P in the DZ, you really need to use 4 armor bars to have a good time in the fight. 3 is doable. 2, I just think suicide. 2 armor bars or less in the DZ is just suicide. But yeah, the memento gives you, whichever way you look at it, extra DPS and extra defense. It's a meta piece of gear, I'd say, in the game just now. Using the drone, striker drone to proc in sync, just out of convenience, really. I'm sure there's other methods and combinations you can do. Just try to keep it simple, not having to do too much extra in the fight like some other builds. Just keep it simple, not having to do any of the movement abusing, the chicken dance. Just simple, straight up DPS. Use the bulwark. Kind of look to catch that when Unbreakable's broken, or maybe just before. It really depends. Don't lose too much. Initially I thought that I was losing too much damage from the crits. However, the 15% kind of cancels that out completely with the DPS you do directly to players. And I feel the crits do enough damage that you stack to still kind of finish players off. So yeah, straightforward, nothing too fancy. Obviously would prefer better crit damage values on a couple of pieces. Hopefully get to optimize some pieces better next month when they do the optimization changes. But yeah, that's it. The stats are actually not too bad. If someone, especially when someone's got Coyote, 6, yeah, that is 3 crit chance. Yeah, all good. As I said, simple, straightforward dilemma build. Anyone could get going fairly easy. Unless you need to farm for dilemma crafting pieces in the Dark Hour trade, which could prove a little time consuming. Even target loot, I suppose, would be better. that's that.